Energy flows in matter cycles.
They call it Mauri Ora, the land of Mauri Ora.
Oh, it's a beautiful land.
It keeps turning.
The land of Mauri Ora.
Hey, I'm Maurizio Caparelli. This is my land. I bought it about 5-6 years ago. It's 3 acres. And I started coming out here about 11-12 years ago now. I fell in love instantly. So I started looking for land and came upon this place from New York, and just felt like I needed to get closer to nature.
Energy flows and matter cycles, and for that matter is just energy. And that's the same for you and me. Did you know that there's nearly infinite space in between all the atoms that make up your face? Well, it's true, you're pretty much just space. You're held together by fields. Yeah, well, that's the latest theory. When you think about that.
So, introduce yourself. Who are you?
I'm your buddy. You can't remember who I am?
I remember who you are, but tell everybody else who you are.
I'm nobody.
Oh, he's somebody.
I'm just a guy.
This is a guy you need to definitely be in touch with and listen to, because he has so much knowledge in the permaculture arena.
I like to grow food.
He likes to grow food.
My name's Scott Layback, and I like to grow food. I like to grow food everywhere and in as many forms, but I also like to have beauty, and I like to have people get in touch with themselves and the land through that beauty and that food. I've been in land management for quite a while. Background as a wildland firefighter, and now I've been on Hawaii Island for about 12 years, practicing all kinds of diversified agriculture and conservation work, and organizing people. And I met my friend Trent at Kalani. That's the guy right there. And I got hired as a permaculture manager while he was the horticulture manager, and we integrated our activities to make the most productive and beautiful landscape we could. And now I'm the president of a small nonprofit just getting off the ground here, focused on regenerative economy. And we've got some really cool projects going on right now in relation to education. This used to be completely overgrown with invasive species in between the magnets, and we took it all out with a gyro track, a machine that shreds the whole thing, and instantly came back in and planted it with squash and sweet potatoes and all of our fruit trees and bananas and papayas, cassava. Turned it into a food forest. And so in between all the bananas, we have fruit trees. We have dwarf citruses in the front, got a star fruit right there, clove tree, mame sapote, nice big tangelo growing in the back, a noni tree.
Beautiful.
Cassava. And then there's a nitrogen fixing hedge going around the whole outside with senna, ice cream bean, pigeon peas, and gliricidia. So we use that for chop and drop to feed the whole orchard. This is our Okinawan spinach tree. It's a magnet tree covered in Okinawan spinach. We will never have a shortage of Okinawan spinach. It is growing like a crazy ground cover in here. It has just taken over, out-competing all the weeds. So at the beginning of the pandemic, a friend of mine, we were having a conversation about what you'd want in your Hawaii survival kit. And he grew up here. He said, Kalo, brah. And, you know, I already knew that, and I took it real seriously and planted the taro, but then I also had a cover crop of beans. So I got lots and lots of beans as the taro came up, and then I chop and drop the beans as the next layer of mulch to go down in here. The wheat.
Hi, my name is James. Most people call me Grandma or G-Ma. Good friend of Scott's for many a year. Taught me everything I know about the permaculturing and landscaping of this intimidating place that is Puna. I guess I first came to the island in 2009 when a friend was donated 18 acres of land, and none of us had any idea what to do with it or make of it. So we came to check it out and fell in love immediately. And met the love of my life, Abby, the next year, and we haven't missed a year since. Been coming every winter for the last 10 years, from like 3 to 6 months time usually. With the pandemic in the world happening right now, we're just staying, not going back to the mainland and all that craziness. So anyway, I met Scott probably 8 years ago while living on this 18 acres of cane grass and not knowing much to do with it. So I started working with him back then and have been ever since, and he's become one of my best friends in the world.
Yeah, he's a good friend.
He's a good guy. Learn something new from him every day. Feel really blessed to live with him now. So we get to pick his brain all the time. All the permaculture knowledge for us. We live in a tiny home just 50 yards that way, my wife and I. And like to garden and do farm stuff with Scott and keep living the off-grid life.
Doesn't stop and start anywhere, 'cause energy flows and matter cycles. Energy flows and matter cycles, and for that matter is just energy. And that's the same for you and me. Did you know that there's nearly infinite space in between all the atoms that make up your face? Well, it's true, you're pretty much just space. You're held together by fields. Yeah, well, that's the latest theory. When you think about that, it seems kinda eerie, but don't think too hard. Just go out into your yard and plant a couple of flowers and some food. Energy, 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 energy flows in matter cycles. Energy flows, matter cycles. Energy flows. Don't forget, recycling's a scam. You need to reduce your consumption. You need to reuse things. You need to buy in bulk. What you need is compost. Energy flows and matter cycles.